and welcome back to another episode of My Favorite Things here at the Darien Historical Society. My name is Maggie McIntyre and I'm the director here. Today we're going to be talking about one of the museum's prized artifacts, our Scofield Inn sign. This inn stood on the corner of Old Kings Highway South and Tokenique in the late 1700s. It's in wonderful shape for an artifact of this kind. This motif was very popular at the time because it was our nation's seal that had just been approved in the 1790s. And I have mentioned in previous posts that the Revolutionary War was different for the people of Middlesex Parish. It was more akin to a civil war, and tempers ran very high even long after the Revolutionary War ended. And as you can see, if you ever look at our nation's seal on the back of a dollar bill, you'll see that the eagle is facing the olive branch because we as a nation always seek peace first. But here, tempers were still running very high, and you can see that the eagle is actually facing the arrows. And one thing I really like to point out to visitors when they come are these observations from a pastor who was traveling through Middlesex Parish. He was talking about his experience, and I'd like to read it for you today. He said, "Very hot and the roads were excessively bad. The landlord is fat and lazy, but extremely knowing, at least in his own opinion. A thorough-paced politician, he is a genuine Connecticut tavern keeper. Before our horse's bits are out of his mouth, the usual questions are asked. What's your name? Where did you come from? Where are you going? And what is your business?" Another treasure here at the Darien Historical Society is this sampler that was stitched by Catherine Scofield in 1828 when she lived in this house. All girls had to learn the art of sewing and stitching at that time in order to put their family names on their linens, which was their most prized possessions. This style of sampler is called a marking sampler. It's very basic, it's not embellished at all. Catherine was the daughter of a farmer, and she came from a family that didn't have a lot of money at that time. But as you see here, this sampler was stitched by a young girl named Harriet Lee in Granby, Connecticut. And as you can see, it has these lovely flowers and vines. Harriet would have been sent to finishing school in order to be able to learn how to stitch this type of sampler, which would have been shown proudly in her parents' house as a advertisement to potential suitors to show their daughter's talents in sewing. And these two together, these two samplers, show the different classes at that time.